Hello. Hello, hi. Today we are going for lesson 3 plan. In this lesson, I will explain about how to start the game. Always white will start the game. Now this is the arrangement of pieces. Row 1 is for white. Row 1, row 2. Row 7, row 8 for black. If in case you write notation, you have to place in first row and second row white, seventh row and eighth row black. White king should be always placed in the dark color square, that is thick color. The black king should be placed in the light color square, that is white color square, opposite color. So, and the king should face exactly opposite to the opponent king. Okay. Now this arrangement of pieces. Place your rook to the right hand side. Besides knight, bishop, white king in the dark color square, queen, and same like rook, knight, bishop. Place all 8 pawns here. And the rule for pawn is in the very first move, all these eight pawns can play 2 steps. This 2-step rule will apply for all the 8 pawns. The same applies for the black also. All the 8 pawns can take 2 steps. The 2 steps rule is applied for only very first move. For example, first move you chosen to play 1 step. Okay, and see now black went for 2 steps. Now next, just a second, we'll try with the white. See, for example, white was starting with 1 step. Now black plays 2 steps. Now again you want to apply the 2 steps rule. You can't do that. The 1 step rule is applicable only for the very first move. Okay. Like this, we can apply the 2 steps rule for all the 8 pawns. Now, how to start the game? I would recommend you, while learning the game, only use king pawn or queen pawn to start the game. For example, you start the game with the queen pawn, that is D pawn. Next, you should follow up with the king pawn 1 step like this. Till you get some good grip on the game, you follow this one. You start the game only with king pawn or queen pawn. For example, here, you're starting the game with king pawn, just assume. Next, you should do 1 step only like this. If you start with the queen pawn 2 steps, then king pawn 1 step. This is a good development. Since you till you get good grip on the game, you follow this rule. Just activate 2 pawns in the beginning. Then after, you should start developing pieces. What is developing the pieces? Activating the pieces. Knight goes to f3. Knight is coming to f3. Knight f3. Like this. Bishop to e2. Then after, go for castling. Do castling within 8 moves. In the first 8 moves, do castle. I'll explain in the next session. I will explain you in depth. I will explain you what is called castling and how to do castle. Hope you understood this. The development of pieces. And one point to be noted here is knight will jump over the pieces. See, I had in the lesson in the piece movements lesson 1, I explained about L shape, right? 1, 2, 3. So whatever the way it is blocking, see, knight goes in the shape of L. You don't mind the blockade. See here, piece is blocking the way, right? You don't mind. You simply go to L shape. Thank you for listening.